Just 1 minute, guys. Yeah, we are live on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. I'm Gustavo. I'm 27 years old, and today I'm here as a host on Talk and Talk. Talk and Talk is a platform for speak a language in general. You guys can go there and speak French, English, Italian, and others as well. This is a immersion. This is not a class. So we're gonna talk a lot in English. So guys, for you know a little bit more about this project, there's a link below that you guys can go there. I'm sure that you guys gonna love it. I'm gonna create one more room. Just let me see. Isabelle, are you there? Isabelle Gomes, just for see how I create a room. I don't know. I think maybe I let her in the oh, perfect. I'm gonna create the other room, Isabelle. And I'm gonna keep you in the main room. Just 1 minute, guys. You guys can see the questions, right? Yes, just great.
Yeah.
Perfect. So guys, in the breakout room, please be gentle, wait for the other answer the questions. And the most important thing that it's always happened here, enjoy the conversation. I like this topic. So 5 minutes before the end, I call you back to the main room. If anything happen, you can chat me, and I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do. So see you guys in some minutes. If you receive invitation, please accept it. Thank you. So let's start it. I'm going to introduce a little bit myself. I'm 27 years old. I'm from São Paulo, but now I live here in Portugal. I work with IT. Right now I look for a job in my area here. I like to watch movies, series, animes. I like to walk in the nature. And I enjoy the time that I been here in Portugal and TNT. I don't know, is a Ayla go out. I think there's some problem with the internet with her. Oh, she's go back. Isabelle, everything's fine with the sound, with the mic?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Hi.
Can you introduce yourself, please?
Okay. Hi guys. My name is Isabelle. I'm 23 years old, and I am biomedical student. I was born to Rio de Janeiro, but I live in São Paulo.
Oh, that's really nice. Ayla, can you introduce yourself, please?
Okay. Good morning. Good afternoon, Gustavo. So I'm Ayla. I live in Belém since I was born, and I married. I have a daughter, and I have a little dog. Her name is Amelie, and I work as a public servant. And I started to study English in 2020. And I've been participating here on TNT since 2021. And on my free time, I like I like traveling, and I like to spend time with my family. I try to take care of myself. That's why I go to the gym at least 3 times a week, and I like doing meditation, something like that. I try to do things what I like the most, and that's it. Thank you.
Yeah, that's really nice. It's important to do that for ourselves. Sometimes we forget it because we are so rushed. That's really good. Uh, Ayla, can you read the number 2 for us and answer?
Sorry, I can't see the questions.
Yeah, you go out and
Yeah.
there is some problem with internet. I copy and paste again. Yeah, let's see if you can see it. Or I can read for you.
Okay. What is intelligence? How do you define it? So, as was mentioned in the video, there are a lot of kind of intelligence, but I think in general, I would say intelligence is how good you are at thinking and solving something, and it's so different because, for example, sometimes there is someone who is so good at solving math problems, but it's no good at emotional something. So, and it's so relative about the intelligence. But in general, I would say this: it's how you are good at solve or handle with something. That's it.
Yeah, I like that. I think almost the same. I think we have different intelligence, some different subject in our life. But let's see. Isabelle, what do you think?
For me, intelligence is to know how to deal with our complex situations. It means acting um, estra- strategicamente and not just by instinct.
Yeah, yeah, I think almost the same as well. I think that it's how good you are in some subject, and I think that it's kind of impossible for being intelligent in everything that you do. Yeah, you can fix some puzzles and understand more easily sometimes, but I think that it separates some people. Some persons good solve the puzzle, other with philosophy, thinker, pensament, thinker, philosophical thinker. So I agree that we have different intelligence in different moments as well, and you can develop it if you want to develop some persons is more easy to develop this intelligence than others, uh, because we are individual. But I really like what I said before it started, that I think that grade not define us like if you're intelligence or not intelligent. I think there's more than that. Like you don't pass in a test of your college or if your school or something like that, it doesn't mean that you're not intelligent. Maybe you're in a bad day, maybe you're not good in this subject, but if you do other tests, you're gonna be good. So I think the grade not doesn't define us, doesn't define what if you are intelligent or not. Uh, so going to the number 3, Isabelle, can you read for us an answer, please?
what is emotional intelligence? For me, it's basic, basically, 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 you being in control of your emotions. Don't be let what you feel be bigger than your domaya, que é basicamente você estar no controle das suas emoções e não deixar o que você sente ser maior do que o seu domínio próprio.
Yeah, really nice definition. I think it's the same. I think that you have some problem. Everybody have some problems, but you can control your emotions. You can like put your feet on the earth and understand what is happen. Not overcome your feelings. Like I lose control right now because I said some bad words or I said some phrase wrong. So I don't can control myself because of that, or some worse situation, something like that. It was just an example. But I know that it's hard, emotional intelligence, because it's dealing with our feelings. And like we are human, sometimes you're in bad, sometimes you're good, sometimes you are excited about something, sometimes you're tired about something. So day by day, we are changing our emotionals. So we try to control it. I think that emotional control is that you can try to control it. It's not that you can control 100%, because I think that is impossible. Sometimes you're gonna be overcome, but we trying to make a balance in that. So I think that's it. It's like you're trying to control your emotion, the independent of the situations happen with you. So you're trying to put your feet on the earth and try to think, not let your emotion overcome and make a disaster or something like that. That can happen sometimes. And you, Ella, what do you think?
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Isabel said about intelligent, emotional. It's so hard, and because it's happen when we are able to control your emotion, especially when happens some bad situation or pressure situation, and you need to keep calm, to I don't know, to think fast, to try to solve something, or even help someone dangerous, for example. It's no easy. I think it's so hard, and you agree with you said, Gustavo, about sometimes you are not feeling good, and it's changed because all the times we are changing our mood, and but if you are I don't know, a professional who needs to control your emotion, I believe it should be so difficult. And I think it's a good example to see how 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 emotional intelligence someone is. I think I don't know. In my case, I couldn't be so to I couldn't have to be a good control when there is I don't know, someone who is I don't know, in dangerous, or in some violent situation. For me, it's so hard. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice what you said. And what people say about it, that we need to let out our stressful what we have. But there's some situation like in a professional way that something happens, something bad happened, I am in the bad mood or something like that. I can act the way that I would like to act because it's not professional. So I handle like calm the situation, put myself on the feet, breathe in, breathe out, and deal with the situation. But after pass the situation, like when I go back home, it's important for the person let the stress out. So go to run, do some sport to let the stress out, because what happens sometimes you calm down in the professional way, but when you get home, you'll be stressful with some silly thing that happened in your house. So the sandals are to be in some position, but it's in other position, and the people make it stress out. So they said that's important for you to uh they said valve de escape. They need to have this escape your stress with something. It can be a sport, it can be run, can be walk on the nature, it can be anything that you like to do. But they said that's important for you. Let this out and not keep you with yourself, because if you keep, sometimes you're gonna blow up, and you're gonna blow up in something that in a person that did nothing but make a chaos, because you put all your energy in there and make a disaster. So that I remember this, that they said that's good for you to let it out in something, some sports, some stuff that you waste your energy. So it put things more calm. Let me see. Number 4. Have you already made an IQ test? How was it? Do you think the IQ test worked? I uh I already did it, but a long time ago. I'm not the person that always looking for that to see my IQ. I don't remember the score. It's well a long time that I did it. But I don't know. I think that maybe you can see your score, I say, but like in the video, there is different intelligence. So maybe in some intelligence they can score you, but the other, like emotional intelligence, how can I score it? It's hard, because you need to put yourself situation in some case to see how you're gonna deal with that. And if you know that it's a test, you're gonna say, oh, it's a test not so important, you're gonna feel more calm, but it's a test important for, I know, for your life, for a professional, you're gonna have more feeling than that. So I think that the IQ test, they give you a score, but some intelligence, depend of the how test was made as well. But I think that it's not defined if you are intelligent or not. I think there's different scenarios that we need to see it. Like if you're not, for example, the big exam in the Brazil is ENEM to pass in the university and everything. So I think that's not defined if you're intelligent or not. I think that's a test. Maybe you are in a bad mood. Maybe you are not the good day. You're in bad day. Maybe you're not feeling well that, and you can be bad. But if you do another day or another moment, you can be better in that test. So I think that just a test is hard to say that define you if you're intelligent or not. I think that it's more hard to define it. It's not so simple like that. So yeah, I think basically that's it. And you, Isabel?
I will never take the test, and I'm even applied to do it, and it is sad. But I'm aware that there are several types of the intelligence, and I don't think it can be limited to a single type. I don't believe.
Yeah, good point. And you, Ayla, what do you think?
So in my case, I've never made IQ test, but I think it could be useful, especially when we are not sure about how professional you want to follow. So especially when we are in high school, uh, I I see people making this test. But I so agree with you said, and I think this test don't define us our capacity, our intelligence. And but I think it can be useful when you can see you can have a north to follow, because when we start some professional, or when we are doing something and you are not happy what you are doing, and you want to change. And I think it could be useful, because when we understand better your capacities, your skills, your how you are good in something, I think it could help you to change your professional, and I think something like that. It could be useful.
Yeah, good point. And listen, you, I remember that when I was in my last year in the school, I did this test. I don't know, because I'm 27, so yeah, 10 years ago, almost like that. And I remember now, I don't know, I think that technology is improving, so maybe it's better. But I remember that every time that you do it, it's a different answer. So now you can be a music or art, and the other one you can be a math in a chemistry, and go to so different paths that say, I don't know, because it's the same person, but I think that sometimes, because of my mood in that day, is more creative person, or my mood is more, I don't know, more math person, like math stuff and everything. So I think that the time that wasn't so good, but yeah, good point. I think that if you don't know nothing what I'm gonna do, maybe it can be a path, but I think that that can help uh in this point. uh let's see, the number 5. If you create an intelligent ship, would you use it? Or for example, would you let your kid use it? uh I'm not gonna answer that first, but I just want to uh give a point here, that about the kid, if you let your kid use it, because I saw that in the video about it, and I found this question really interesting, because there was kind of moral thing, because like, is there a ship for intelligence? You don't want to use, okay, perfect, but now they exist, so you can put your kid for letting your child to let them more intelligence. And the thing in the video that I really find interesting, the moral question is, if I not use it in my kid, the neighbor kids are gonna use it. So in the school, the kid that have the chip is gonna be better than mine, so gonna get better opportunities than my kid. So in the life as well, so I think that you cannot use, but like in a spat, like this path for life, you're gonna be its advantage. And if the chip exists, for example, the kid that have more money, they have the better chip, like 3.0, you have the 1.0. So there's some limited intelligence, I don't know, something like that. And I found that interesting. And before I answer it, I would like to see what you guys think about it, about this question. I just want to put this other example that I saw in the video and I found interesting. Ayla, what do you think?
Oh my gosh, it's so crazy. Just thinking about it is so technological question. But it's I don't know, it's a good point what you said. And if I decided to put in my kids and my or no put and my neighbor put in his in their children, it's there is no uh, there will be a difference. And my kid probably there won't be the some I don't know, opportunities to develop their intelligence. So it's there will be some no, I don't know, desvantagem. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, Gustavo. I think it's so crazy
Yeah.
because it's so crazy. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
To be honest, I'm not sure as well. I think it's a complicated question, moral question, and I don't know. I hope that I don't have to choose this one day, because it's hard. Because like the whole future of the kids, like if you not choose it, can be lost because they lost a lot of opportunity for the other kid that had the ship. I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Let's see, Isabelle, what do you think?
So normally I would say no, but thinking about this depending on the situation. And I would use yes. It would make some things a lot of easier. Imagina you don't have to make um, effort to get an answer. It's just there waiting for you to assess. A big advantage and a saving of study time. Wonder.
Yeah, good point. If you're more intelligent, you don't need to study so much. You have this like disadvantage that you have like put, I don't know, 1,000 book in your mind in the ship and go on the kid, and the kid know 1,000 book, and the other like it's the first book they are reading. So it's the first one, the other is 1,000 book like that. So it's advantage, and I hope that we are develop technology, but I hope that we don't create it. I don't know, because there is I don't know how old is Isabelle, but I know that some years ago, I don't know if the teenager is using this yet, but I remember that I see in a journal a reporter talking about the med to concentrate to study. So you took this medicine and you feel more concentrated to study. So if I can study in a normal way, like 3 hours here, my computer, focus on that. If I took the medicine, I can study for, 6 hours. So I double that. And I don't need to sleep so much. So I have more time to study. So it's kind of like I'm more concentrate. So I'm gonna learn more because I have more concentrate on this in my study. And the other kid that don't use it, I don't know that in the end, if it's a prejudice to the person, because if you don't sleep, yeah, it can be bad. But the kid that took this medicine have a little bit advantage, and the other that doesn't uh, don't took it, don't use this medicine. So yeah, that's a hard question. I don't know. I know that the guys are in the China. I think that they are create something to not create them, but try to, how can I say that? Mexer in the DNA of some animals for create, I don't know, this person gonna be blonde with blue eyes and so you define like some characteristic on the person. uh, I don't know if I know they're trying to do that in animal, I think so, but I think start with that. I can cure the kid if you have some problem, some health problem. So I can took this and this and this in the DNA and put like not perfect, but define better than. So I think that's great. It's kind of Black Mirror, right? Let's see the other one. Yeah, I go to number 7. Isabel, can you read for us an answer? The 7.
Não é a question 6?
Yeah, but I'm gonna do I skip the number 6, you go number 7. I think that's is more interesting.
Tá. Peraí, perdi. Who does intelligence relate to mental health? In my opinion, they're related because the smarter you are, the less your mental health status. You can know how to act, with to act, and you can racionalize and take your decisão. Como fala racionaliza em inglês?
Racionaliza. I don't know if it's rationalize. I don't know if there's something like that.
Eu
Yeah.
vou procurar tela azul, da tela azul.
Yeah. There are some words that it's hard to know. Maybe it's I don't know. Relacionais. Não sei se é relacionais. Let's see. Ayla, the number 6, what do you think? Let me send a message.
Number 6?
Yeah, she read number 6. Go number 6. Let's go.
Okay. How does intelligence relate to mental health? So it's a good question. So, but I think, especially when we have some emotional intelligence, I think probably you could be a good mental health because you can handle better with your feelings. I think most of people has difficult to handle about their feelings, and the more and more there are some people who has mental disease like anxious and depression, so it's so difficult. And I think when we has emotionally intelligence, as we said, I think you can control better your feelings, and our feelings has a relation with our mental health, and I think it could be this kind of relationship between emotional intelligence and mental health. I think because there will be a better control. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I think that maybe can be that. And right now, like we said before, there is emotional intelligence, so you can. No, I don't know. Don't like to say control your emotion. I think that the best word here is handle your emotion. Because control, I think that like you domesticate it. I don't think that's it. I think you can handle some situation in your life. So I think there is emotional intelligence. So maybe can be related with that as well. I think that it's gonna be intelligence if you as well take care of yourself, that you like not just be focused on, oh, I work with this and I just gonna be intelligent in this, but you forget everything other else. You forget other stuff. So I think that we always trying to find a balance in that, and that's important. I think we're not gonna achieve it, I think, but we always, because sometimes we're more professional way, sometimes more family way, sometimes our sports, anything that you want. But sometimes we're more here and less here, and go up and go down, this and that. So I think it's gonna be intelligence if you take care of your health, take care of everything. But I think it's related. I think yes, because I think that when I create this, because it's last month that I create this question, this team, I was thinking about, there's some really intelligent person that sometimes that this is the mark guy ever, but sometimes he have a lot of mental health, that something bad happened with them. So I think I was thinking something like that, because you're intelligent in some stuff, but you forget about the most important thing, that is yourself. So like you guys, I don't have the answer, but I think that can be related. But you need to be intelligent different points in our life, like the video show it. I'm gonna call the guys back. Let me break out rooms, close our rooms, and close our rooms. When we wait, I would like to ask Ayla, how you, do you like the conversation?
Yeah, you are so good. I the question about the intelligence chip, it's so crazy, but it's a good point to think it about. And yeah, and but it's for me, it's so so far, but it's a real now. It's
Yeah.
yeah. I I I like it to talk it about it and to reflect better.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice. And I'll be honest with you. I called the guys back because I would like to ask them what they think about it. uh, but let's see, Isabelle, did you like the conversation?
Yes, yes. I like it very much. Very inter- inter- interessante and complex topic.
Oh, that's nice to know. Welcome back, guys. Sarah, Fernanda, Isabella, Victoria. Uh, did you guys get the answer, the number 5, the question number 5 about the intelligent ship? Just let me know. No? No, don't get it. Here in the main room, we have kind of discussion here about this question, because this question came about a video that I saw it. The second part of it, the question is the beginning. If you create an intelligent ship, would you use it? Or for example, would you let your kid use it, the intelligent ship? And the video that I saw that was talk about it, and the thinking interest is that, okay, you can choose your kid not to use the chip, but if he not use the chip, the intelligent chip, maybe, or 100% sure, the neighbor kid's gonna use it. So in the path of life, they're gonna be, your kid's gonna have a lot of disadvantage than the other kid, because I don't know, they put like 1,000 book in the ship, and they know not right now 1,000 books, and your kids like in the beginning of the life, studying step by step, like we always did. We always do it. So the question is, it's a moral question, because if you not use, other kids gonna use, and your kids gonna have its advantage. So I'd like to ask you, because of that I call you guys back. Did you use it? Let your kid use it? Don't have an answer, but just I would like to know. Sarah?
100% yes. Why not? This reminds me of a phrase that I saw. I like to know, but I don't like to learn, and it makes some sense for me because I wanna know, but sometimes studying makes you feel dumb. So if I could make this easier, I think I would do it.
Oh, nice to know. Yeah, and maybe it's gonna be other question. Is controller the kid, not control the kid, but that's maybe far away from that. And you, Fernanda?
It's complicated. I don't think that I would let my kid use it, because I think it should be a decision from my child, not mine, because it can make harm maybe, and I think my child should decide if he wants to use it or not.
Yeah, good point as well. Yeah, I like that. I think that the thing is that it's complicated because when our teenager, when we were a kid, if you let like they get a teenager to have a better decision, you lost a lot of time to choose that. And when our teenager, right now I like blue, right now I like red. So we are so indecision that I want to do that. No, I'm not, I don't want to do that anymore. So we are kind of, so it's a difficult question. Like I said, don't have an answer. But yeah, a really, really good point. Isabella and you. Are you there, Isabella?
Sorry, technical problems.
No, don't worry.
I don't think so, because I believe the process of get intelligence, it's more interesting than just put a chip. The process, it's very constructive and essential.
Yeah, that's a good point as well. The process, they said, I believe that the process is more important than the result. I think that we need to like learn the process and love the process in the middle. Because sometimes like English, we just want to know English, but till we get to know English, I think that I'm gonna learn English for my whole life. I don't know you're gonna say the point. I know English because there's gonna be a point that there's some word that I don't know, there's some phrase that I don't know. So in the middle of time, I need to like it because I'm gonna enjoy every moment that I pass with the language. Let's see. And you, Victoria?
I don't believe I understand this question well. Like, is like a air tag or is like a skinship?
I don't know. What do you think the worst? But probably I think that's gonna be like chip in your brain, something like that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's the problem is gonna be or in your neck or something like that. I think so.
Okay. So no, I won't put it in my son or like use it, nothing like that. Because if he just a air tag, I can talk to my son and explain like, oh, is this I'm putting this air tag in your backpack because I want to do this and that, and it's okay. But if I just put a chip in his brain or neck or in his skin, it's like I don't know, I'm like violating his space and his body, and it's better like talking and pass like confidence. I don't know like how to say it, but it's better having a good relationship with the other person than just being a stalker. I don't know if this makes sense, but I think like that.
Yeah, good point. And let me think, like said there's something like you put in the backpack. I remember that I think it's the Eu para Todas Crianças, My Family and the Kids, I think so. Yeah, I don't remember the name in English. There's the coin, the lucky coin, and the junior is always intelligent when they have the coin, and they took the coin, so it's like stupid. But when they have the coin, they're so intelligent. So like you change so hard, like now intelligence, not like a stupid. So you can change this. So I think that it's a backpack, not a fact like the brain and everything. I think maybe it's just something that it's more accepted for the society. And like we said here, if you put the chip, like everything in the world, the money controller. So you don't have money, so you have the 1.0, and I don't know, so 100 books, but the rich kid have the 3.0, that the last one that came, and like they have, I know, 10,000 books in her brand. So it's like, it's not gonna be equal in the same way, I think so. So guys, I think that we're getting the end. I sent a survey. Go there, give a score for the conversation. If you have some suggestion as well, give for me. I'm gonna see it. I hope that you guys enjoyed the conversation. As always, I love it. I tried to go back because I went back the last week, so I familiarized with everything again. But I think that it was nice, this conversation. So I hope you guys have a nice morning. Have a nice Sunday and a nice week. Hope to see you again the next Sunday. See you guys.
Thank you.
Thank
See
you.
you guys.
See you. Bye bye.
Bye.